This conversation today is going to mark as a masterpiece for a lot of people. We have among us Justice Karpaga sir. How it started from being an actor and how it ended up from being an actor to a senior advocate of a Supreme Court today.
That matters. Even after your death, you must be remembered by not only relatives, entire society. Then I went to Puja room every day morning, one chapter I will read it. Seventh day, chapter closed. On that day, I received a call from a Chief Justice of Madras High Court.
Wow. MGR sir told you life is like a cracker. Can you help me with that incident? Somebody who fabricated something and got them behind the bars.
I was not believing. That's the reason efforts may fail. Never fail to make efforts.
Right. Do you know, they say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. You know, the guest today who we have among us is somebody people admire, somebody people love, somebody who I can very simply say or note as a living legend, a doyen of criminal law. This conversation today is going to mark as a masterpiece for a lot of people. A masterpiece to a lot of people who admire the field of law, who wish to leave a mark in the field of law, to the people who are existingly in the field of law. This conversation will also mark as an anchor to a lot of people who have been searching for motivation and inspiration. Today, who we have among us, who we're going to talk to, is respected Justice M. Karpaga Vinayagam sir. You know, as we flow into this conversation, as we progress into this conversation, trust me, there are so many things that you're going to learn and love about sir. Because the moment from when I got to know things about sir, I have only been in awe. I don't want this entire talk about me giving intro about sir, because I want you to witness firsthand what exactly did I witness myself. A masterpiece, be it for motivation, be it for inspiration, be it for failures, be it for anything and everything you can think of. We have among us Justice Karpaga sir, a person who needs no introduction, a living legend, to a prosecutor, and from prosecutor to be a father. From a father to a judge of High Court, from a judge of High Court to the father-in-law, from father-in-law to the Chief Justice of High Court, and from the Chief Justice of High Court, a senior advocate, a full life circle, isn't it? I want you to share your life, how it started from being an actor and how it ended up from being an actor to a senior advocate of a Supreme Court today.
In brief, you ask me about my life journey.
Yes, sir.
Journey, I never expected that I would become a lawyer. I never expected that I would become a judge, a Chief Justice. And in fact, it's all God's grace. I am a firm believer of God, firm faith. I am a devotee of Satya Sai Baba, Shirdi Sai Baba. All my upliftment and improvement, all because of the God's grace. Point is, if you are honest, God also will be honest. And you feel that you are being watched by not only the people, God also watching you. When God is watching me, when father is watching son, son will be all right.
You're right.
Like that, if God is watching me, then naturally he will, the body has been given a gift. This body has been given by the God as a gift. What gift in return to God is good service to society.
Right.
Good service to society, good things. Trees bear fruits, not for themselves, for helping others. The river provide waters, not for helping, they help others. The cow yield milk, not for cows, for others. That is the reason that the body is meant for doing service to others. Others, help all, serve all, love all. It's the greatest satisfaction. How long you live doesn't matter. How well you are remembered.
That matters.
Even after your death, you must be remembered by not only relatives, entire society. Please don't lose the opportunity of helping others. Help. The body is meant for helping others. Janani Janma Saukyana Padavi Purva Punyana. The Sariram is for others. Help others. You know, Sariram, lot of parts. Every part has got a purpose. Every part of the body. Head, nose, this stomach, legs and all, hands, every part of the body is helping others. You know, the entire government runs in the body. Brain is the Prime Minister. Eyes law minister, nose, health minister, tooth, industries minister, tongue, information broadcasting minister, ears, post and telegraphic minister,
Wonderful.
hands, labor minister, lungs, home minister, blood, power minister, stomach, food, agriculture and fertilizer minister, skin, defense minister, legs, a transport minister.
Which means you have the entire cabinet in yourself.
entire central government are within your body. Please use it
Right.
for serving society. Society is important. You just have a, not only you are concentrating on your relations, sons, daughters and all. You please treat everyone as your relative, because the entire world is your family. This world is Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam.
Right.
I love myself more than myself. I love my wife. I love my wife more than my wife. I love my family. I love my family more than my family. I love my community. I love community more than my community. I love my country, India.
Right.
More than India, I love whole humanity. That's called Vasudhaiva Kudumbakam.
Wow, that's wonderful.
That is love, love, love. Love is a basic thing. Of course, lawyer and all, becoming lawyer and all is something. There is the importance of lawyer. Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a way, there is a light. Where there is a way, light, there is a law. Where there is a law, there is a rule. Where there is a rule, there is a loophole. Where there is a loophole, there is a lawyer.
So this is like an entire recap of the conversation that we have
Lawyers,
had.
out of all the professions and all, I feel lawyer's profession is very good profession, because learning, everyday learning, and make others to learn. That's a important thing. In fact, my life and all, I say how to become a lawyer, how to become I never expected. In fact, my younger days, I wanted to become a cinema actor.
Right.
I have acted in drama in Chennai when I was a young students law college in Seva stage in Chennai. I have acted more than 1,000 dramas, and in that dramas I acted as a hero. In those days I was like a hero, very big hair and all. But after becoming lawyer and all, I became very close to MGR, former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Then I want to join MGR and all, because I want to become a cinema actor. I moved with him closely. He watched me. He found some in me a good character particles. Then he advised me, don't come to cinema, don't become MLA. If you become MLA, you become minister, you'll go to jail. But if you become a prosecutor, if you become a judge, you can send others to jail.
Right.
Please verify that.
Right.
Then, because out of his love and affection, he told me, I am treating you as my son. I am treating me as my son, because my father was the Sri Lanka's magistrate, but I have not studied well. I only finished my third form, but you are like my son, because I find in you a good character. You should not be spoiled. So please accept the prosecutor's job, and then becoming a judge and becoming a chief justice, you will go up to Delhi. That's what he
said to you.
He said it's a clairvoyance. The people, the blessings of elders.
Yeah, that's how it is said. Like there is some, some sort of divine in your tongue. How you speak
all blessings of mother and father, very important. Blessings of elders will become true. Because I never thought that I will become a lawyer, I will become a
judge, chief justice,
judge and all because of God. But thing is, I was honest. I was thoroughly honest, because I was judge of Madras High Court, I was Chief Justice of Jharkhand, I was the chairperson of Appellate Tribunal Electricity. These are Appellate Tribunal Electricity, Delhi. I was there for about 6 years, 2 terms I have been given. The reason is that position of a chairperson, very high stakes involved, like Tata, Birla, Adani, the electricity companies and all. I was thoroughly honest, even though some people try to influence me, saying that after retirement you will become my governor and all. I said no. So I want to be honest. Being honesty is more effective than the governor. Then I said, like that I got a good name. I came out and I became a senior advocate in Supreme Court. Now I am practicing in Supreme Court and all the judges respect me. And whatever I say, I may not be able to get the orders, but I was being heard fully. I was allowed to be heard or argued fully. That much of respect. They consider me as a honest man. You got a good name.
That is how it is, right? All the efforts that you put in life, it is all the efforts will only fruit if what you have done is you've done with sincerity and honesty.
Correct.
And if you are honest and sincere, God makes ways for you.
Correct.
So might be you might not reach the highest, but you will be in the bestest positions in life.
No. Point is, if you are sincere, if you are responsible, you will command respect. Sincerity and respectability is called SR college. So that quality is a very important quality, basic thing and all. Easy to become a cinema actor, easy to become a rich man. But, your life will be spoiled ultimately. But here I am being respected. The people are giving respect to me, not because of my intelligence, but because they consider me as I am a respectable man, is a honest man. That is important. So that only gives happiness to our parents.
Right.
Parents, they are giving allowed to be born and all. What is the rent you are paying
To your parents.
Parents? Rents is only your efficiency, your service, your helping and other things and all. That is your rents you are giving to the parents. They are called the parents.
Right. How you are going to pay back to them.
Pay back. And in fact, even if a mother is available or father is available, of course they are no more now, their Atma will bless us.
Right.
And Atma blesses and all. Because of that blessing I got a good son, Arun. He is a IT company. He is finished the MBA.
Right.
Good. And more than that, I got a daughter, Satya. Daughter is very good girl. Very good girl. She has come now. And both are young. And they have got their children.
Your grandchildren.
My daughter has got twins, 2 boys. And my son has got 2 daughters. Not
A
twins,
complete family.
Complete family. There's a family. It's a family and all. Family. Family, entire things and all we are considering as family and all. FAM, father and mother. ILY, I love you.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's
my children consider me as a father and mother and all. Then I love them. They love me.
That's how the family completes.
Family completes.
My goodness, that's beautiful. MGR sir told you life is like a cracker. Can you help me with that incident?
Sir, you referred to values and all.
Yeah.
We are to be valued not by the valuables. We are not to be valued by the valuables we possess. Valuables, car, properties, house, that is valuables. We are not to be valued by them. We are to be valued by the values we possess. The values are Satyam, Dharmam, Shantam, Premam, Ahimsam. These 5 things are values. And if these values we follow without failing and all, we become an example. While you become an example, all the persons surrounding you will be inspired and they will try fully to become like me.
Like a role model.
Role model. That is a purpose. Earning and all is saying money comes, goes. By means of money you can buy the cot, not the sleep.
Right.
By means of money you can buy the book, not the intelligence.
Right.
By means of money you can buy the medicine, not the health.
Right.
By means of money you can get the luxuries, not the satisfaction.
Absolutely true. So money is just a mode of
It's all instrument. Instrument. But you must have a limit for these things and all. Needs are something, but more desire
is bad.
Desire is desirable when desirable things are desired for.
My goodness.
Desire is desirable when desirable things are desired for. So what desire? You must have a desire. You must view about it. This is a good desire. This is a bad desire. Bad desire, avoid it. Good desire. Come, lift, work hard, regardless of the reward. Work itself is the reward.
Right.
You come up in life. This is not satisfied. Instead of comparing yourself with the third person, you compare yourself with the last year. How you were last year.
So you will learn a better comparison of yourself.
Better you compare yourself.
You are a better judge for yourself.
Compare. Either when you compare with the third person, you become jealousy. No. Or you can become inspired, some people. But no. But you just compare. That's the reason I used to say, when you get up and all, have a budget. What to be done.
Right.
This day thing. Then when you get to go to bed, make an audit.
Be your finance minister.
Then BA. B budget, A audit, or B, that's called education. Education must bring wisdom. Education must not only intelligence. Intelligence is there, but knowledge must be stored in your mind. Knowledge, intelligence, knowledge must be stored in your mind. If a knowledge is stored in the mind, it must be shared with others. If it is shared with others, if it is not shared with others, if a knowledge acquired by you in your mind not shared with others, your mind will become a storehouse. On the other hand, if your knowledge is shared with others, your mind will become a lighthouse.
Right.
So you want to decide, you have to decide whether your mind must be a storehouse or lighthouse.
Yeah, there's a great saying by Sir APJ Abdul Kalam sir. So he always used to say, light for others, because that is the purpose that you have. Just the way you said, be useful for the society. And that is most important. So my question to you, did you have any role model when you were starting off your journey, or do you have any role model?
My first role model is my father. You know, my father's story is a very interesting story.
Please tell us about it.
My father is Muthuswami Pillai. He is a father of a village munsif in a village. He was a very mischievous boy and all like that. He is a village. He is a village munsif. His father is a village munsif. That is my grandfather.
You're right.
He was there for about 10 years. He learnt everything. Then he left the office and started his own office as a document writer.
Wonderful.
Document writer means he getting a lot of money. Sale deed, mortgage deed, all these things are writing. He took a sankalpam, vow, to make all the sons becoming lawyers.
Wonderful. So how many brothers are you, sir?
My brothers are 3 brothers at all. But all the other brothers are no more. And my elder brother also, he made an advocate. Then father compelled me to become an advocate. I was reluctant because I was acting dramas and all. Then father told me, you go to Chennai, join law college, then we will see that. Then I came to law college Chennai from Devakotai, not for pursuing the studies, but I have to study law, then only I can be Chennai.
Right.
I was there for getting chance for acting dramas, acting cinemas.
Right.
I tried my best. I could not get chance. But law finished. After law and all, this MGR, former chief minister, was sent out to the party, his party. So we went and joined with him, MGR. And we observed a fast in front of the Anna statue, Mount Road,
right,
just against the government, against the party who sent it out.
Right.
Then he told me, don't give that reason, give the reason to ask the central government to constitute an inquiry commission to go into the illegal activities of the government, that government.
Right.
Accordingly, we have followed it, then we were arrested, we were in jail.
So your life started in a jail.
I myself and 5 advocates went to jail. It's a beautiful place because I was a bachelor then. We used to sing, we used to create kalata, all these things and all. Jailer himself felt he's all there.
This is the wrong place for that.
Because they are all, I'm an advocates and jailers themselves. Then MGR came to jail and they are seeing me, see that how you are great people, you are all advocates, young advocates. You have come to jail and for my sake, I cannot forget you. But anyway, I will arrange for a lawyer to get a bail for you. You come out. Then after 10 days, we came out. The 10 days, unforgettable days, because at 5 p.m. they will distribute sundal,
food,
grains.
Right.
That is a manga tanga sundal. That is a mango and coconut sundal.
Yeah.
Beautiful, tasty. And we came out and appeared so many cases for because of MGR. Then MGR became chief minister. Chief minister, first thing he wanted to give some position to me. Originally they thought of making me as a Rajya Sabha member.
Oh,
MP.
wonderful.
Then he thought about future. No. He is a good man. he must become a judge. Then he called me and told me, what about the assistant prosecutor in High Court? No sir, I don't want it.
You wanted to be an actor?
I went back. Come tomorrow to my house. I went there. Then he took me to in a car. Car goes, Chief Minister's car.
Yeah.
I was also one of the. Then goes and all. He said, Mr. Karpagam, I am treating you as my son. Please accept this job, assistant prosecutor. If you become prosecutor and all, you'll become chief prosecutor. You'll become a judge. You'll become chief justice. You'll go up to Delhi. This is my wish. What do you say?
Right.
Then no other go. Yes,
Right.
I am very happy. Then accept. I was there about 6 years as a prosecutor. Then I become a judge and all after MJ's death.
So he wished for you to become a judge.
And this judge position also, in the meantime, I come out, I become a lawyer. Then judge post came to me automatically.
So post being a prosecutor, you left the prosecution job.
Left the prosecution, because
And you were practicing individually.
practicing good money.
Okay. You were making good money, as a lawyer.
As a lawyer.
Yeah.
Then I became a Sai devotee in the meantime. MJR died. Then naturally when MJR died, we wanted to have some that is God. I want to
Earlier you used to fall back onto him, but now that he is no longer there, so you chose God.
Everything God. Then automatically I was asked by some people, doctor, sir, read Sai Charitam. Then I went to Puja room every day morning, one chapter I will read it. 7th day, chapter close. On the day I received a call from a Chief Justice of Madras High Court.
Wow.
See that. Then I went there, sir, I have come here because I am told that you are wanted to meet. Yes. Sir, we have decided to make you a judge of High Court.
Wonderful.
Because I am told that you are a best class expert in criminal side, prosecutor and all. So in criminal side we want a people. So I said, sir, I am earning very well. If a judge and all is only monthly, but anyway I will
think on it.
I will think on it, and I will pray my Satya Sai Baba, the Guru. Satya Sai Baba, I am a devotee of Shirdi Sai Baba. You tell him that I have asked you. Then I said, and all the people, my family people and all told, yes, accept that.
So when somebody asked you to become a judge, you told them that you will have to think on that.
Think on that.
My goodness.
Then Chief Justice asked, sir, today I cannot give a consent, but I have to think of it. I have to pray my God and all. I said it. Normally the people chasing for a job.
Absolutely, yes.
But position chases me.
Right.
So I just said, then within 8/1/1996, I became the judge.
In the Chennai High Court.
Chennai High Court. Then 96 to 2006, I was the judge. Then 2006, I was elevated as a Chief Justice of Jharkhand. 2006 to 2008, I was there. 2008, I got retired.
And then you became the chairperson of the...
I became the lawyer, senior lawyer here.
Right.
Then the Chief Justice put me as a chairperson of Appellate Tribunal.
The then Chief Justice of India put you.
India, Balakrishnan. Then was to them 2008 I came there, Delhi. 2008 I came here. From 2008 to 3 years, 2011. Second term, Justice Kabadia was there, Chief Justice.
Right.
On seeing that I am honest and all, he asked me, sir, please accept for second term also.
Wonderful.
Then
my God,
the position comes to me
right.
No effort.
And starting from a life, starting a life from a place where nobody was in the field of law, and suddenly you started, and you're in the High Court, and then you were elevated as a Chief Justice. And my goodness.
And chairperson is a very powerful person.
Right.
Because if you become a chairperson, you have to go to several countries. I visited there about 12 countries.
As a chairperson?
Chairperson. America, Russia, so many places. Nepal, so many places I did. I used to address and all. I used to participate in the Sai meetings. Satya Sai Baba meeting there also. In Washington DC I address. But I feel that everything Baba's grace.
So wonderful.
And everything Baba is watching. I have to be truthful to Baba.
Baba.
That is things and all.
So what MGR sir told you back then, you were able to connect it as you kept growing up and up with examples. You were pretty much clear that what he asked or wished for you was pretty much right.
Not only that, I was not able to understand who I am, what is my capacity, what is my capability. But he understood what I am, what I should be. Only after his death, all the promotions come. He blesses me while he was alive. He blesses me even to heaven, and then bless me. We all said that's the reason. Do good, think good. Manasekam, vachasekam, karmanyekam, mahatmanam.
Wow.
If you think good, if you talk good, if you do good, good will come. Mahatmana. The man help others, even though whether you know him or not, help you. If you help a man who is known to you, you are a man, good man. If you help a man who does not to you, you become God. That's the thing. So whatever the opportunity comes to help others, help. Don't lose the opportunity. Because whatever you do and all, carry on the works and all, it has got an effect. It's called punya. Do the punya. Do the help. Always be happy. Always be satisfied. Always be smiling. So pleasant face. Baba used to say, you can cure BP, blood pressure, when BP1, BP2, BP3, BP4, BP5 tablets are there. Baba used to say, what is BP1? Be polite. BP2, be pleasant. BP3, be positive. BP4, be pleasant and the patient, and BP5, practical. If you all the things and all 5 medicines are taken,
no medicine and no BP.
No sir, don't show your weakness to others. Even if you get worried and all, don't show worries. You look your face, keep your face smiling.
Like a warrior.
Smiling. You must others say, sir, you are all right? Yes, I am all right. These are all the worth saying point is. See that I don't feel that I am thirsty, but you feel that I want to be selfish man. Selfless. How long we live, we don't know. What is the end of the day? We don't know. Before that, do something and be friendly with others. Don't think that you are a senior advocate, become a chief justice. All don't think that. These are all position may come, position may go, but you must be forever remembered by the people. That's the reason you are a man of credible. Your just ability is one thing. Ability is important. More important, credibility, dependability, responsibility.
My God.
That's the reason I used to say sincerity and responsibility. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sir, I have a question. Like I wanted to ask, what inspired you to pursue a career in law? Which now I know you were not interested in law. You wanted to be in Chennai because through that you can get a chance in movies.
That's the purpose.
But apparently it just happened to be something else. So you wanted to be in the movies, but apparently you did not get a chance, and throughout that time you got through your law. Now, when you were in the bar, when you were as a lawyer, when you were as a prosecutor, what kept you motivated? Like what kept you going? And how important is learning in the profession of law? Like we say, a lawyer profession is 100%. You learn about all the dimensions. But I want to know how important is learning once when you are in the fraternity of law?
In my view, because after coming out of the prosecution, I was engaged in some cases. One case I was engaged in where a husband poured kerosene over the wife.
Oh my God.
And caused injuries. 90% of injuries. So case was registered against him under section 307 IPC. 307 is attempt to murder. 307 IPC, he was convicted by trial court for 10 years. And he engaged the people here in Chennai. Then they engaged me to appear for him, to argue the matter before the judge and all. At that time I left job, prosecution job. I became the defense counsel.
Yeah.
A very big case come. Sorry, any fees and all, any amount of fees and all. Then I read it, papers, doctor's evidence, her statement, wife gave statement to the magistrate, her statement before the doctor, injuries, 90% of burn injuries, all these things there. 307, she was about to die but subsequently saved. So 307, if it died and all, 302, 307 is there. So 10 years punishment has been given by the trial court, sessions court. It has come. Now I told the person, sir, I will undertake, I'll argue the matter, but this is not a case for acquittal. But I'll argue for the question of sentence, but with a condition. What condition, sir? What is the property? We have got it. 50 acres, sir. Can you settle 25 acres in favor of wife? Yes, sir. What do you say? I will do it. Then you do. I will ask for adjournment. But you go and settle the properties in favor of wife, and then come here. Then settlement document you bring and I will have it. Then on that basis I will ask for a question of sentence. 10 years may become 5 years or 1 year, all these things and all. When compared to 10 years, 1 year better. Then he said immediately, sir. Matter came before the court. My lord, this is not a case for acquittal. I argued the matter. My lord, this is not a case for acquittal because this doctor's evidences, magistrate's evidence, all these there, injuries also there. But I can argue for a question of sentence, for reduction of sentence, because I have asked them to settle some properties in favor of wife. Please give adjournment. 2 weeks adjournment given. After 2 weeks he came with a settlement deed. Sir, 25 acres. Not only he came, his wife also came. Wife with all 9 dogs and all.
Yeah.
All came. He says, sir, this settlement deed, sir, wife also. The wife, sir, wife weeps. Sir, you save my husband. I want to live with him now. Then I thought, then I just, when the matter came, I asked for, my lord, as I say, I won't argue for acquittal. This is a case for a settlement and gives for a reduction of sentence. So now 10 years have been given. Now not only the man has come, man's wife also has come for the sake of his release. So please, I am not asking for acquittal. I cannot, because doctor's evidence is there, magistrate's evidence is there, all the things and all, her evidence is there, he is also alive. Then advocate judge said, Mr. Karpaga Vinayagam, you read the papers, you read the arguments. Then I argued the matter for about 2 hours. When I argued and all, I argued for acquittal also and reduction of sentence also. It was opposed by prosecutor. Then reserved, judgment reserved. Then I went to office. Night, both husband and wife came to you. Wife, now, sir, please get a release, get an acquittal. No, we have argued the matter. I think he may convert it into some fine or some years of punishment. But you pray God. Then next to Monday, judgment reserved. Monday came and both husband accused standing, accused wife also standing. Then the judges is there, asked the accused, come, accused, come. You have treated your wife very badly. Your advocate argued very well. But I cannot reduce sentence. I cannot reduce sentence such a way. But thing is, I am acquitting you.
Oh my God.
I was not believing. I am not able to believe that.
Prayed that you don't want
acquittal. He acquitted. I myself felt that I am acquitted. Acquitted. I never expected, and they were all very happy. They came and gave a garland, gave a fruits, gave a cover. Cover, I don't see. I was already covered by your actions and all. You gave a lot of properties and all. Then I said, I took fruits. I was very happy because where I felt it's a case of conviction, I got an acquittal.
Yeah.
Nobody will believe that. Now I just, I bless them. Mr. So-and-so, treat your wife well. Don't treat her anything and all. Then they went. I was taking taking down something. She alone came after 10 minutes. Sir, why do you come without a husband and all? You are just parting way from him. No, sir, I want to tell one thing. Please tell me. Sir, my husband did not pour kerosene on me.
Oh my God.
I myself poured myself. I put the fire.
Oh.
I was taken aback. That's a case. That's not a case. That's not a case of defense. That's not a case of prosecution. What happened? Sir, I belong to a higher caste family. My husband also. But there is a Pongal Sankaranti function. My father-in-law sent Pongal seer. That is a properties, the paddy, fruit, other things and all from village for Pongal. Like a Sankaranti gift. But that was brought by the Dalits.
Oh my God.
We belong to higher caste. My husband got worried. Then he threw all the seer and all, asked the Dalits to go away. He also went out, my husband. Then I got worried, very much worried. What will happen to my father, my daughter and all? Father-in-law sent the Dalits and all. So I went inside the house, went to bathroom, took the kerosene tin, I poured myself and just putting fire on me.
Oh.
I was just crying. When crying and all, my mother-in-law, father-in-law inside the house, they came and saved me and took me to the hospital. They specifically asked me, Amma, you just don't tell the truth to the
Of what happened?
doctor. You can tell the doctor it's a stove bursting.
Yeah.
Accordingly, I said it. But I have got a 90% burn injuries. On hearing the news and all, my father and mother came and they compelled me, you won't be taken back to your husband.
Oh.
You give a statement to the doctor stating that your husband only poured kerosene. Accordingly, I gave a statement. I was taken to the magistrate, the same statement. Because I was taken care of my father and mother. So I had to give false evidence my husband against husband and all. But ultimately, when I got property 25 acres, then I got moved. That's the reason I came with him to you. Sir, you are a savior. You have saved me. That only give a message to me. Don't think that you got an acquittal because of your efforts and all.
God.
It's a God. Truth ultimately
Wins.
Win. This is a lesson not for others, to me. My ego completely goes.
But, sir, with matters like this, there are 90% of matters fabricated by women. That is how we read in the stats. And 90% of matters, which means so many men behind the bars for just somebody who fabricated something and got them behind the bars.
That is very unfortunate. That's the reason judges must have a justice oriented. Not how many matters I have disposed of by convicting. That's not the question. How many matters you are rendering justice? You will have a satisfaction. How many matters? Try to find out truth. Try to find out truth. If you have got a doubt and all, acquit. If you don't have a doubt and all, then conviction is there. But if you have got a doubt, reasonable doubt, beyond reasonable doubt, then you can acquit. And that is the reason how long you have been a judge and all, your judgments must be respected by others.
Right.
Even after retirement, other judges will come. Oh, this is Justice Karpaga Vinayagam judgment, so we have to follow, sir. But so many judges are there, controversial figures. Their judgments will not be accepted by other judges.
But would you like to please correct me if I'm wrong? Will you say or will you agree to this point that being a prosecutor kind of opened these many dimensions for you as a lawyer, which helped you towards casting out judgments when you became a judge?
Correct. It's all different. That's the reason. This is one of the best example. This judgments and all. I felt it's a case for conviction, but I got an acquittal. But the same thing and all. Even if it's a true case, your duty is not whether it's a person committed offence or not, but anything and all possible to get an acquittal. Any material is or any material unbelievable or incredible. Some witnesses must say, you can establish that person is a interested person, he gives a false evidence.
Right.
That's whether our duty is not to find out whether truth or not. Our duty, whenever a person, even a murder case, he comes to me, you cannot reject it as a murder case. He may be a sudden provocation, he must have done that. What is the things and all? We must find out only for helping that man who has engaged you to find out any loophole.
If there is.
But he may be a culprit, but culprit ultimately he will die. One incident when I was in jail, 4 persons cried other cell. Then I asked the jailer, sir, 4 persons cried and all, what is the reason? Sir, they are going to be hanged tomorrow. They are punished for rape and murder. And sir, can I talk to them? Yes, sir, something. Then they were asked to come to the jailer's room. I also went there. And all the 4 persons, 3 persons cried. One by one, I asked him. He asked, sir, I did it. Then 4th person, sir, I am going to be hanged. No cry. But actually, I did not commit this crime. You know what happened? Then why didn't you cry? Because now the point, others cry. Sir, I have done this sort of crimes and all earlier 3 times. I got an acquittal in those cases. Now I have not committed, but I am getting the God's will. What is the message you give? It is not something at all. Even if you are getting an acquittal falsely or inefficiency of the lawyers, inefficiency of the judges and all, you will get a punishment ultimately either by you or by your generation.
Yeah, it might happen that sometimes as a judge you might miss something, sometimes as a lawyer you might miss something, but something that is there, superior to everything, will not miss anything.
I give a like that. Even accused proper cross-examination is not there, even proper representation is there. I used to say that is the case for acquittal. I used to say that. But this burning case and all, I never thought that I will get an acquittal.
Yeah, because you felt that it is straight conviction. It had to be.
And in fact, that's the reason. Two things. One is I got an acquittal. In spite of me. One. Number two, my ego was killed.
In that matter.
Don't think that you are expert, you are able to convince a court and get an acquittal. Don't think that. It is a truth ultimately wins.
What is the most difficult matter that you have felt as a judge when you were there? What was the most difficult matter that you had to engage?
Something now initially when I read the papers, I used to think it's a case of conviction. Then subsequently I used to feel it's a case for acquittal.
So as you progress you have different opinions.
Read the papers again. Read the papers.
You will find what is.
You will find. And that is the reason. Not only you work, God works through you. You are God's instrument. All the more reason you must be Puritan. Purity very important. Sir, education is some शिक्षा जीवन के लिए, जीवन प्रेम के लिए, प्रेम मानव के लिए, मानव समाज के लिए, समाज संसार के लिए, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So your education gives a knowledge is one thing. Knowledge must give a wisdom. Wisdom is important. Wisdom must give your patience and positive attitude and politeness. All these things and all will give something clarity. You never expected, but clarity will come. This must mean that. Whenever I see the lawyer argue in the matter, I could see, it's a false argument.
Oh, you can make that out.
I can make that.
With the course of experience that you have.
Experience is a teacher, sir. It's a complete teacher. The experience is best teacher experience, best woman, mother, best country, India. There is a poem. Like India, I already said it.
Yeah, you did narrate that.
That is India. Punjab for fighting, Bengal for writing. Oh, what a beautiful India. Kashmir for beauty, Andhra for duty. Oh, what a beautiful India. Rajasthan for history, Maharashtra for victory. Oh, what a beautiful India. Mysore for silk, Haryana for milk. Oh, what a beautiful India. Assam for agitation, Madhya Pradesh for vegetation. Oh, what a beautiful India. Kerala for brains, Tamil Nadu for grains. Oh, what a beautiful India. This is the Indian, these things and all script. So these are all something and all we enjoy.
No, apart of being a member who's contributed in the legal fraternity for 50 years, now 50 plus years, this is one hidden attribute about you, that you are one of the greatest motivators. And also how your life has been. Like you started off, so firstly there were failures. Secondly, you wanted to give up, then you wanted to be something, then something else happened, but whatever happened, you embraced it. You were never fighting against it.
Accepted.
You were not fighting, you were accepting it and you were moving on.
You adopt. Even Delhi is blowing hot and cold, too much of cold,
right?
Too much of some. Adopt. So when Tamil Nadu is not this type of climate, so wherever you go there, accept it, adopt it, all for good.
And then you were not going against it, you were not rebelling against it that you wanted to be an actor, but you accepted it with grace, and with grace you kept moving forward. And upon the death of MGR sir, you then found God, and you were then guided by God for greater victories in life. And then when you kept going on and on, from prosecutor you learned so many matters, you got so many judgments done, you got so many people convicted, and then you were a defense counsel for a brief time, and then post which you became a judge. And I believe all these parts that we can gather things are: first, being a first generation lawyer, you never stopped. Second, irrespective of what came your way, you were happy and you accepted it. Third, it did not matter how big, how tough, whatever it was, you just embraced and you just kept moving. Fourth, something that you've gathered over the course of time is the experience, and experience has led for you to become a better version of yourself every time that you have delivered a judgment. Because just like you've mentioned, either you convict or you acquit. If you have reasonable doubt, you acquit. But to have that reasonable doubt, to have that you need to have that experience.
Not only experience, that's called intuition. Intelligence is one thing, but intuition comes from your truthful nature. Intuition will come. Oh, this man would not have done that. Yeah, find out the ways.
Upon knowing the evidence, upon having the arguments, and then you have that.
You get a conclusion, then find out the reasons. You got an intuition, yes, this is to be acquitted. How to acquit? Find out the reasons. That is that's a very interesting job. Finding out our reasons, even without advocate arguing the matter, we can find out the reasons for acquitting. That's a good job. We'll have a satisfaction.
So being in the bar and being in the bench also, I want you to help me understand how does it feel on the other side. Like, court has two sides according to me. One is, before the dice, and one is from the dice. So how does it feel being there on that side?
Which side?
In the dice.
In fact, as a lawyer, sense of achievement, when I get a good order, or when we are heard fully by the court and all, we'll have a achievement, satisfaction. As a judge and all, when you gave a good judgment, in your satisfaction and all, you are doing the God service. You become the part of the God.
Right, the world bows before you. The world bows before you.
God, I become the God. I become the part of the God. God will take care of the thing. That's the reason, whatever things and all I just said, my son is being respected because he is my son.
Because all the things that you have done up till now.
My son-in-law is wherever he goes, he is respected. Wherever he goes, you are the son-in-law of so and so. So that good name you earned. That is for our work, our intuition, our intelligence, our knowledge, all these things and all experience is a God's given position, God given. That's the reason how long you lived is not important. How well you are remembered even after death.
So what will be your message, sir, to the kids who aspire to become judges? To the kids who want to be on the side, maybe because of their personal reasons, because many a times as a child, when you go through something, when you see your parents going through something, or when you see somebody from your family going through something, you want to be a judge. You have that desire. Sometimes it is that you've seen somebody and it has evolved in you so much that you want to become like them. The third part comes, you feel there is nothing better than being a judge, because actually it's true. You can become anything, but being a judge is something way different. Being a judge is something I don't think I can even express it, because you are there, and that is what it is. So what is your message to the kids who aspire to become a judge?
Aim to become a judge is one thing, sir. My aim is not to become a judge. My aim to become an actor, or to become a cinema actor, getting a lot of money. At least I was just earning good as a defense lawyer. That much is but my aim is created by MGR, and his wish, I must become the judge.
Right. So for you, somebody thought. But what about somebody who thought for themselves? Like, let's suppose I desire to become a judge.
Then you qualify yourself by working hard, make a good performance in the court, so that judges will appreciate you. And not only judges, other lawyers, other people who are around us, they will be impressed and they will come to you with the case.
So this is post once when I'm practicing. But now my question comes differently. So there are 4 ways of becoming a judge. One is through the entry level judicial services. Second one is higher judicial services. Third one is you get elevated to the High Court as a judge, and the fourth one is you get elevated into the Supreme Court as a judge. Now the part that you mentioned is for the people who are practicing in the court. But for the people who are currently in the law school, who admire to become a judge,
then you can write the examination for a district judge and become a district judge, getting a experience as 10 years, more than 10 years and all. You become High Court, then Supreme Court.
So what will be the one message you want to impart for kids of today's generation who wish to have a career in the field of law, as you were the first generation lawyer yourself? And I mentioned to you, being a first generation lawyer, sometimes it's a tag that you get that you're a first generation lawyer, it takes time, and kids are scared of it. So what is your message to them?
Sir, my message to youngsters and all, first thing, you just get a aim, have a aim, high aspirations, towards the aim and all, project yourself and all. Like Abdul Kalam, former president, says and all, aim is very important. Dream, have a good dream. Dream is coming only in sleep, but this dream will not allow you to sleep.
Yes.
This is a aim, full aim, high aim, becoming a judge and all. You wanted to become a judge, you are not becoming a judge, but being good lawyer, that's enough. But no lawyer work and all, me coming to the court formally and other things and all, is not a, do work, engage, be active, even you become 60, 70, 75, be active. If you get engaged,
you live young age.
Yeah,
I knew that.
So that's the reason. My age is, normally I won't tell about my age, disclose. But the point is and all, I don't consider my age at all. I want to feel that I am young. I look young or not?
You look young. So you. It's not only that you look young. You have this mind-blowing energy. Your voice is so beautiful, so deep. So when you speak, like the other person would want to hear you, and then the energy, the acumen that you have, the presence of mind that you have, it, I think, brings up a lot of things together.
That's a capacity of motivating others. In fact, addressing the lawyers is one thing, addressing foreigners and all one thing, so many things. But I feel very happy in addressing the school students and the college students, because they are being motivated. You know, motivation, when I motivate others, you know, I am not motivating others only, I get motivated
by your motives.
When I said don't do that, it's an advice to me. Preaching.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Preaching. You preach after practicing. Then only you will be qualified to preach. When you are able to advise, when you have got a qualified to advise, you please first follow the advice. You have got an impression about me. But thing is, impression, I am trying to justify about your impression. I should not become a duplicate.
Right.
I do not pretend as if that I know everything and all. No point. Sir, learning every day. Life is not a merely living, sir, but loving, listening, learning, lifting, leaving the mark in the world and leave the world. That's called life.
5 L's of life. I can probably write a book on this topic, you know. It's like I have learned so many things. It's like counters already. So I have 2 5-finger rules now, one for finger and the 5 Satyam, the other one that you mentioned.
Ahimsa. No, the point is and all, be a good human being. And he says, when Abdul Kalam was asked, sir, who will be the best first president and all, how to select it, best president? Sir, best president, prime minister can become a president, or other ministers can become a.
So while drafting the constitution?
No. Abdul Kalam said that. Who is the fit person for president?
Okay.
He said, no, prime minister, he can become a president, or the best president must be a good human being.
Wonderful.
That's a qualification.
Which is one thing that we learned from APJ Abdul Kalam.
Abdul Kalam said, whatever preach and all, practicing and preaching.
Yeah, he was a man himself. I mean, like a man who.
In fact, when I became the chairperson, I visited his office. I became the chairperson and just was very happy. I am told that you are coming there, electricity field and all, very good field and all. Then I wrote a letter to him, because he was to contest the election, president election, next elections, because Mamata Banerjee supported and all. I told, sir, now some people advise you to contest the election. You can contest the election. If you are unopposed, it's all right. But if you contest, if you fail, then your completely image will be spoiled. That's the reason I am asking you, don't contest. If it is unopposed, right, don't contest. On the other hand, go to colleges, go to the public, go to the schools, advise them.
And you wrote this letter to sir.
Then he said, Judge sir, I consider your reverent advice. I will follow it.
Wonderful.
He did not contest.
So I am sitting with somebody who has had a word with the President of India.
Yes. I was there. He got a great affection for me, Abdul Kalam. Now that's the reason, sir. Abdul Kalam's name is still remembered, sir. Why?
Yeah. Yes.
He lived a life of an example.
And he has motivated so many people into doing so many mindful things.
No, he's a Muslim, maybe a Muslim, but he's a secular man, and he wants to be a good human being. He may be a Muslim, he may be a Christian, he may be but become a good human being. Your parents must feel proud of you. Your son must feel proud of you.
Your wife must feel proud of you.
Your wife must
Your
be.
grandchildren must feel proud of
You just show them as an example. How long do you live?
you. If no idea.
How long? Any day I may die. But thing is, I must be remembered
Right.
for my good things, good thoughts, good words. Manasekam, vachasekam, karmanyekam, mahatmanam. That is the reason. सच्चाई से रहना चाहिए, सत्यवादी से रहना चाहिए, संतोष से रहना चाहिए, साधारण से रहना चाहिए, सावधानी से रहना चाहिए, अच्छा मनुष्य से रहना चाहिए.
Also, as you mentioned this, sir, I was reading this text and I was reading this note published by an international author, and there it said India is the most liberal country, India is the most democratic country, India is the most secular country, a country where diversities come and meet together.
Correct.
A country where diversity brings people together, a country where diversity brings all the difference that it needs to, tread into a better nation. And it
Unity in diversity.
motivates you. It kind of gives you that goosebumps that you need.
No, this country is not like other countries. This is a country where different languages, different areas, different religions, different thoughts, different worships, but there is only one India.
Yeah.
All the unity in diversity. Unity leads to divinity. Because of divinity, India lives. But now other people, other countries want to follow the India. Originally we were afraid of China. Now they are afraid of India.
Yeah. Yes. Continuing to what you mentioned about dreams, I happened to read this lovely quote by somebody. So it said, believe in your dreams. Your dreams are the blueprint of success.
Oh.
If you have dreamed, you can achieve it because you are in the power, and try living your dream. So it does not matter what background you come from. It does not matter how is your life. What matters is if you have dreamt it, have the courage to make every effort in order to succeed in life.
Effort is important, sir. That's the reason efforts may fail, but never fail to make efforts.
Right.
Efforts towards a good thing. Yes, improve. Still improve. Don't be satisfied with what is today. You have to improve. Your auto suggestion is called auto suggestion. You tell yourself advice. Yes, I cannot be cowed down by others. I am not a coward. I want to be very bold. If you are clean, sir, you can be bold.
Right.
If you are not clean, trying to be bold, your career will be clean bold. If you are clean, you can be bold. If you are not clean and trying to be bold, your career will become clean bold. This is my message.
This is beautiful, sir. Sir, this has already been a very long conversation and I want to have more. And surely we can sit again if you have time.
Okay.
We can sit again and we can talk more about it. There are so many things to laud about you. There are so many things that I want to say, but then I just am in awe already. I'm in awe of this conversation where I got to learn so much from you, and I believe everybody who's going to watch this is going to do same. As when we started this, I mentioned that this conversation is going to be a masterpiece in making. For the people who are watching us, I want to tell you that there is another part coming. As you must have heard this entire talk, witnessed it, make sure to note every point that you found to be useful, you found to be relevant to your life. Today what we witnessed is something beyond ordinary. A tale of failures, a tale of hope, a tale of struggles, a tale of commitment, a tale of never backing down, a tale of going on and on and on, and so many more things. It is an honor to be here. It is an honor to sit among you, sir. I feel very happy and very privileged. And I'm very, very thankful that you took out the time to sit with me and to have this conversation. I'm looking forward to more conversations where people can learn more about you, more about the dimensions of law, more about the dimensions of life. With that, I ask you to please tune in for the next one.